Real change takes time. Real change what? Takes time. Does real changes take time? Hello? It does. We all know that to create real meaningful changes or to produce truly desirable result in business, in someone's health or love life, right? Or in their personal growth, it takes time because the day that you plant the seed, the day you plant the seed is not the day that you pick the fruit. Yes or no? Yeah, the day you plant the seed is not the day you pick the fruit.
The king of high ticket sales, world's highest paid consultant, media celebrity, multi-millionaire entrepreneur, acclaimed TEDx speaker, international best-selling author, Dan Lok.
And that's why I absolutely refuse to do coffee or business lunch. I get to ask every day, Dan, can I buy you coffee? Dan, can I buy you lunch? What's the problem with that? It's not just time, it's money. It doesn't matter how good I am. Can I solve all their business problems over coffee? No. Can I solve all their business challenges over lunch? No. And let me ask you a question. Now I spend an hour with that person. Is that person very committed? No. So I get in a very not committed person. I invest an hour of my time. That person invests an hour of their time. Not very committed. I'm not very committed. They are not very committed. I'm knowing that I'm going to fail them 100% of the time. Yes? Yes. Knowing I'm going to fail. Doesn't matter how good I am. Because I'm not going to solve the problem in an hour. Then why the fuck would I do it? I just waste their time and waste my time. I'm not going to help them to get to where they are over lunch. That's why I never do it. I just never do it. And trust me, I've gone on a lot of these lunches and coffee and all that stuff because they're not committed or they haven't paid enough. They never implement what I teach. Oh, I could just pick Dan's brains for free over lunch. Doesn't work. Same thing with the clients. That's why I said, what kind of clients you want? Highly committed. Highly committed. That's why I don't do it. It's not to be rude. Does that make sense? It's not that I'm rude or you're on a high horse, you don't do coffee. It's not that. Because I know it's doing them a disservice. It's doing myself a disservice. It doesn't help them solve the problem, and I just waste an hour of my time. Then why? Oh, but maybe you make some connections and maybe down the road you do business. Or maybe they refer some people. How many sometimes think about that? Yeah. How's that working? I'll ask you, does that work? Don't ask me, just ask yourself, does it work? Your clients who are serious, who are truly committed, understand that there's no magic pill. When you say to them, you know what, you've got this problem, we're going to work together for a minimum of X months. You tell them, this is how I work. This is what? How I work. This is what? How I work. It actually gives you more credibility. When you tell them, Nathan, it takes time to create great work, it gives you more credibility. It doesn't take away your credibility. Because if you can turn this stuff around in 24 hours, how good could this stuff be? It couldn't be that good. Right? It couldn't. You rush into something and you burn the midnight oil, it cannot be that good. Versus you plan a time, you sit down with them, what's the outcome that you want? Exactly, here's the process, back and forth, and you create something. And then there are revisions, back and forth. At the end, maybe 30 days, maybe 60 days, now you have something truly spectacular, something you're proud of, right? A masterpiece. That's how you get referral. You don't get referrals over coffee, just because you're nice and they are nice. Yes? Just go to Mike.
Hi, Jen.
Hi, Jen.
Sometimes even 30 to 60 days is not enough time.
Totally, I agree.
That's my concern is sometimes they need to work with you for a whole year really to see the fruits of those efforts,
I agree.
right?
That's why my program's a minimum of 1 year. So it depends on what you do. It could be 60 days, it could be 90 days, it could be 6 months, it could be 1 year. But to me, any major business or life problem, it takes more time. All right, round of applause. Great, good question. So how do you, so Dan, okay, I get it, transformation, how do you offer transformation? So let me give an example. So let's say take my own offer, DIC, Dialogue in a Circle. First of all, you get insider information. What is it? Insider. That stuff that I don't teach to the public. From me, advanced strategies from me. That's one way I provide transformation. Number two, environment. Your environment is always more powerful than your willpower. I'll say it again. Your environment is always more powerful than your willpower. I don't just want to rely on myself. I want to create an environment that will up-level your game. So we dine at nice places. We travel together. We have fun together. How many of you will not come in Vancouver Club if it wasn't for this meetup? Right? Immersion. We live and breathe the material. So we practice the techniques. We immerse ourselves into high-ticket sales. Immersion. Frequency. We see each other a minimum of 2 to 4 times a month. 2 to 4 times a month. I dare you to find a group that's like that out there. VEG Mastermind weekly dinner. Fellow DIC, yes? Yes. Yeah. Coaching. Regular coaching call to help you solve your specific problems. Network and contact. We refer each other business and we work together on projects. One referral. In fact, I just referred a client to one of my DIC members, Harold, an e-commerce client, $24,000 a year, just like that. Just like 2 days ago. Power circle. Members get into groups of 4, hold each other accountable every week. We support each other. We push each other. So these are just my examples. You get it? But you need to have different elements with what you do to offer that transformation. This is not just, hey, here's some video. Watch this shit. Does this look like that to you? No. Here's some video. And that's the problem, Joe. Why the YouTube video stuff? You can watch 1,000 videos. Actually, let me talk about this. Here's the problem. Why you can watch a lot of videos, attend a lot of workshops, and your growth is still not as fast as you want. How many of you experienced that? A lot of information. Here's the problem. And once I explain it, you'll get it. You can watch me present 1,000 times. If you want to be a presenter like me, you watching me 1,000 times is not going to make you a speaker like me. You're just watching it. Does that make sense? You can watch Michael Jordan slam dunk 1,000 times. You're not going to be Michael. You're not going to slam dunk. You can watch Mike Tyson knock out someone 100 times. You're not going to be Mike Tyson. Because information is just information. And entrepreneurs, sometimes we deceive ourselves, just more information. That will help me. And then you get into this confusion, yes? And then everybody says different things, and some you implement, some you don't, and some work, and some didn't work. Now you're in this chaos because there are no skills being transferred. It's not information, it's skills. Versus if, let's say, Peter, you want to become a better public speaker. Hey, Peter, let me see how you present. Feedback, critique, tweak this, say it this way, use this line, try it. Oh, better results. Okay, tweak it, make this, try it, do it again, tweak it, make it. That's how skills are transferred. That's how you get the results. You won't get the results without the skills. That's why you can watch this 1,000 times. You can watch 1,000 videos. It wouldn't make a difference. Because seeing a master work to a master, breaking it down and say, here's what I do, here's how I do it, here's why I do it, you go. Now, at the first time, are you going to get it perfectly? No. And then you tweak. Hey, sensei, what should I do? Am I punching it the wrong way? No, do this, adjustment. Okay, try again. Do this, adjust. Do this, adjust. Do this, adjust. And that's how you get it. That's why it's not information. You can go to 100 workshops. Wouldn't make a difference. Now, I'm not saying you don't learn. Are you going to learn something new? Yes, but that skills are not transferred that way. Think of ancient history, Shaolin Temple. That's why they do closed door. Inner circle, closed door. They teach these deadly martial techniques. That's how skills are transferred. That's why Shaolin Temple doesn't have, hey, watch a couple videos, good luck. If that would have worked, they would have done it. It's not how it works. I want to take a moment and acknowledge you.
Maybe you've been following my work for some time now, and you've been watching my videos for a period of time. I want to hear from you, how my work has impacted your life and your business. I want you to comment below and share with me your story. That's what gives me motivation, and that's what gives me the drive to create more and inspire more. And if your comment is very good, my team will pin it to the top. I do read every single one of your comments. I might not have time to reply to all of them, but I do read every single one of them. I look forward to reading your story.